In this morning's Health Matters, this is a joyous yet stressful time of year as families come together, and it can be especially difficult for those addicted to drugs and alcohol. This morning, Paige Bottom from La Paloma Treatment Center joins me with more on how you can help your loved ones break that chain of addiction. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Melissa. It's great to be here.
We love this time of year. We're celebrating so much, but why is it so hard on addicts?
Well, anytime you have stressful situations, you're going to have an increase in addiction and alcohol use. And, you know, families, when they come together, as wonderful as that is, it also causes an increase in stress.
Because, you know, they don't hold back anything.
They don't hold back anything, yes.
And speaking of that, not holding back, a family, I'm sure, is going to notice when a loved one's addicted to something, concerned about something. How can a family member or a family unit go about an intervention?
It's really important that the family come together when they have difficulties with another family member, but they can't do it alone. So get the help of a professional. That's very important. You can get an interventionist. You could call La Paloma Treatment Center. We could help you with that, but definitely get support from somewhere else. You know, one of the hardest things about alcoholism or other addiction is that there's a lot of shame and embarrassment that's attached to that. So families are uncomfortable asking for help. You know, they feel like that there's something wrong with them, but do ask for help. There is help and there is hope.
So you don't recommend a family member sitting, you know, the addict down, hey, I think you're drinking too much, do you? Or would you prefer them to call you guys up first and find a better way to do it?
I think it's always better to get some help with that because it's such an emotional situation. You know, so you want somebody that can guide you through that process and really tell you what avenues are available for help.
And I'm curious, you recommend a lot of family members in that situation, or a one-on-one? You don't want the addict to feel like, gosh, I'm being, you know, attacked here.
It really depends on the situation as to how we would manage that, you know, and whether or not the person that is struggling with alcohol or other drugs is actually ready for help. So, you know, it's hard to say what the best course of action is. It's really individual.
Being realistic here, a lot of folks just don't go cold turkey. At La Paloma, what do you guys recommend for treatment?
Well, again, it depends on the individual and what their needs are. So when someone comes into La Paloma Treatment Center, we do a very thorough assessment and look at what's going on in their lives, what is the use of alcohol or other drugs, what are other mental health issues that are going on, and then we develop a very specific treatment plan for that individual.
Gotcha. And La Paloma's in Midtown, correct?
La Paloma is in Midtown.
Okay. The number on your screen, 1-877-345-1887. Quickly, what are you seeing a lot of here in Memphis in terms of addiction? Alcoholism?
Well, alcoholism is always a primary addiction that we see, but we are seeing a couple of different trends. We're seeing young people coming in with heroin addiction, pretty significant heroin addiction, or other prescription medications, opiates. We're also seeing baby boomers. There's an increase in the use of alcohol or prescription medication for baby boomers.
All right, Ms. Bottom, thank you so much. La Paloma Treatment Center in Midtown. We'll be right back. Thank you.